Sunset glow spills across the screen. Sewer rugs got a dish so obscene. Rotten fish cake, gummy bears in between. Friday fallout's where it gets extreme. Chat's a time machine, take a peek. High school vibes, the nerds, the freaks. Who's prom king? Who's sneaking a leak? Friday fallout fever, yeah, we're losing control. Sewer rugs got the recipe to ruin your soul. High school drama, rage reviews take their toll. Friday fallout fever, it's our favorite black hole. A blender screams, the recipe's alive. Sewer rug smirk says, will you survive? Chat's a jock, a goth, a teacher's pet. Yearbook photos we wish to forget. Every roast, every toast, every grudge. Rage reviews hit like a hammer's nudge. No escape, but we love the judge. Friday fallout fever, yeah, we're losing control. Sewer rugs got the recipe to ruin your soul. High school drama, rage reviews take their toll. Friday fallout fever, it's our favorite black hole. Friday fallout fever, Friday fallout fever, Friday fallout fever. Friday fallout fever, yeah, we're losing control. Sewer rugs got the recipe to ruin your soul. High school drama, rage reviews take their toll. Friday fallout fever, it's our favorite black hole. It's our favorite black hole.
No one else has a name? No one else has a name? Hi, I'm DJ Qualls, and you guys are
Remember?
watching the Friday Fallout.
Remember the big panties? I do
Yeah.
too.
That was me.
I was that guy.
I was in the movie. I slept with the black woman. Anyways, welcome
Yep.
to the Friday Fallout.
Adam's apple much? That guy's got such an Adam's apple on him.
Yeah,
Oh, we're
I-
live.
It's all right. When they do a bio movie on him, it'll be played by Anna Taylor-Joy. So,
Thickness.
Thickness.
Oh,
welcome to the Friday Fallout, everybody.
everybody.
Yeah. Oh, what are you yelling at? You got a cat?
I got a dog. Got a dog, Alvin. I named him Alvin because Alvin! You know, so he's just a fucktard. Now he's coming. I have to shut the door. Now I'm going to sweat all night. Please take it away.
Yeah. Sewer Rug's gonna go take a shit. And then, like, well, if you think about it, whenever Sewer Rug takes a shit, he's like, is that like job security for you?
I got a buddy that's a chef, and he's like, man, we got jobs that'll never go away because people got to eat, and, well, you do what you do. So, yeah, it is job security. As long as humans still have that sphincter back there and are protruding their excrement, yeah, I'm solid. I got stuff to do. Yeah.
Speaking of, like, shitting in, like, 2 weeks, I gotta do the old man test. So the Magic School Bus is gonna go up my butthole, and they fucking Anthony. I'll get to that in a second. Anyways, I know we got some people in here that are over the age, you know, where you have to get the checkups or whatever. I'm not quite there yet. I'm turning 39 this year, I think. But like, yeah, when I went to the doctor and all that, they're like, oh, well, let's just start. You know, you should start doing it now and all that. And I'm like, oh, okay. So anyways, they're like, you have to take this drink, right? And I didn't think anything of it. But like, so I was like, okay, I'm thinking like, you know, maybe like the size of like the Snapple bottle of a drink or something, right? Like nothing crazy. I forgot to bring it, so you gotta entertain these guys while I go grab it. But you gotta see how fucking big this thing is. And I gotta drink it in like 2 hours.
All right, chat, we got about 20 seconds to guess what size drink. Are we thinking baby drink? Are we thinking big drink? 64 ounces of charcoal? What do you think he's gonna drink? Tell me, chat. What do you think it's going to be? Put it in the comments below. Because he's coming back with something to drink. Not today, but 2 hours before his doo-doo camera session. I don't do doo-doo cameras. I do pipe cameras. Way bigger.
Actually, maybe you can get me a discount, you know. But anyways, so they're like, oh, yeah, we'll put in, you know, your prescription for the VA or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And you got to fucking do this stuff.
Neil Pitts for the gallon. Neil Pitts for the gallon, dude.
So, I don't know exactly how big this is, but I don't know, like, it doesn't say it on here, but it's got a bunch of powder in the bottom. Look how fucking big this thing is. I gotta drink this whole fucking thing the day before I go in and they fucking, you know, teach me that. Maybe I'm a little curious, you know what I mean?
And what do you get to eat after drinking that?
I can't eat nothing.
Nothing. Yeah. I've already been through my camera round, dude.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because I'm past the 39. I'm at the 41. So. Yeah, I've done that. Yeah. Sorry, kid.
It's funny though, cause like when I go, like the VA have it set up so if I get any prescriptions, you know, they send it in the mail and shit. And so like, you know, we got cameras outside the house and shit. And so they deliver it at FedEx. Usually it's post service. So like my other medicine, like it shows up like 3 years later and shit. With this shit, they're like, oh, it'll show up in 2 days. It showed up the next day. But the fucking, on the camera, you can see the guy, he fucking, it was in a bag, right? He fucking threw it and fucking landed there and all that shit.
Fuck your shit.
Yeah.
Cool. Stirring it for you. You just add water, right?
Yeah, just add water up to this fucking line here. Like, look.
So that was Neil Pitts with the gallon. I'm pretty sure that's a gal. That's a gal.
It looks like it has to be something like that.
That's like, a gal.
Let me see. When reconstituted water to a volume of 4 liters. I don't know what the fuck. Is that a gallon?
Yeah, a liter of cola. I don't know.
I'm not French. I don't speak liters. But yeah. Anyways, so the best part is, Kentucky says, haha. Well, Vandal, welcome to adulthood. That stuff tastes like shit. Add vodka. Yeah, I can't.
It's like, I don't want to ruin the surprise, but it's like charcoal water, man. You're gonna have a good time.
Yeah. And, like, don't get me wrong, I'm down for a good flush, you know? But, like, I'm just afraid that, like, you know, like, I'm the kind of person that gets those fucking hemorrhoids and shit, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so, like, I'm going to go in to do it, and they're going to push the camera in, and it's going to push back, and they're going to be like...
They're checking for polyps.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna, my butthole clit's going to, you know, push back, so...
In my industry, we call them root intrusions, but in their industry, they're called polyps. Yeah, it's just little, intrusions, penetrations, intrusions, distortions. Distortion! Oh my gosh, are people here yet or what?
Yeah, there's a lot of people here. Shay asked, you can take a pill and not drink the prep. Here's the thing, military stuff's always to the lowest bidder. It's no different with the healthcare, you know? Yeah. So anyways, let me get in the chat, and then we'll go into our weeks if we got anything.
Wait, hold on, military stuff. Halliburton, why would your clothes come back oilier than when you gave them to him to wash? Halliburton, trust them for military grade. industrial washing machines. Me eat my salad. You talk about chat.
Yeah. Dalton Beavers here says, yo, Duke's mayonnaise. Someone's get some mayonnaise tonight. Delane is here. Ben says, yo. Corporate Jason is here. He says, whale, hello, friends. Shay is here. Says, happy Friday. When Tucky is here. He says, been sitting on his ass all week, and I'll eat that ass, man. I'll eat that ass. Colorado is here. Let's see. And when Tucky says his ass is clean, just got out of the shower. You know what I'm saying? He was ready. He knew it. We were going to talk about buttholes and everything. It's like he's been watching us for like 5 years. You know what I mean? Let's see. Ern says, I have a Eat the Booty Gang sweater. So, is it a sweater or is it a booty gang? I don't know. Can you send me a picture? Send it on Snapchat, so then you can see when I screenshot it.
Is there a butt flap to it?
Yeah. Like
That would be
fucking-
perfect.
I think Tucky would have those kind of pants. I just see him wearing those. You know,
Long
the butt
johns.
flap pants. Yeah,
With
long
the two
johns.
buttons. Yeah.
I'm so old now. I bought some of those in preparation for winter in 3 fucking months.
Dude, I
They're on
wore tie-dye long johns with the 2 buttons on the back, bungee jumping off a bridge in Washington. That was 30. That was a long
Yeah.
time ago, man. I'm here now.
Ern says the said time drink already hit. T-minus 20 minutes till the next 200 milligrams kicks in. Who hurt you?
Fucking
200 additional milligrams on top of whatever it is? Like, dude, that would give me a Caesar salad attack. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, no, I would have a zesty Italian attack. I could barely do 10 milligram of like eat stuff, and he's
Yeah.
like 200 more coming right up.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
I'm at the
What a-
point now where I take, like, a pinky nail size of, like, flour in a pipe, and I'm like,
I do a pencil eraser size. I was going to talk about that in my weekend review,
Yeah.
but we'll get
oh,
there.
sorry.
We'll get there.
Sorry.
Oh, no,
let's
it's fine.
see.
Spoil the topic.
When Tucky has to go in another week for an answer to the biopsy, probably looking at another surgery. Oh, sorry, Tucky, but he said he made a shit ton of money in construction, so he's spending it now.
Every
That's
nail,
Yeah.
every nail laid is a Kentucky rest day.
Ern says,
Is that
I knew
shoulder?
Dad left us forever. As he said it wasn't my fault. Anthony's going through some health stuff. I don't feel like it's our place to tell you guys. He did say we could tell you guys that, but just send him some love. I talked to him today. He's feeling a little bit better in some aspects, but he's got some healing and resting to do. Anthony's not going to leave forever, because guess what? Me and fucking Sewer Rug will fucking weekend at Bernie's that motherfucker until he fucking falls apart. You know what I mean?
Stuck with us for now. This is what you get. This
Yeah.
is what you get.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
Let's see.
What we got?
Ern says I had the. Colorado says, yep, milk and cigs, finger in the bum. I don't know. Let's try. Delane, maybe? No.
when Tucky
let's
was
see.
saying it, something about his shoulder.
When Tucky, yeah, he's gonna go back in again.
Oh, he's got shoulder problems.
He had his shoulder replaced like twice now.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Pretty soon he's gonna have one of those like. You ever see that video? The guy that had the prosthetic arm, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I can turn it on." He's like, "When Tucky, come on, man, can you do
I hadn't
that?"
even seen the video. I was just excited to do this. Sorry.
They got some guesses on the size. Ern says he got the short scope done, not the full one. I think that's an Ern size scope. Let's be fair. Let's see. Ern says Enemas fucking suck. So have fun with that, Vandal. You never know. See, that's why I'm glad they're putting me under. Because, like, what if I was awake and I found out something about myself I wasn't ready for? You know what I mean? Clean up on aisle me. You know what I mean? Anyways, Kentucky says he went for milk, not cigs. So he's coming back, Ern. Let's just keep telling ourselves that. Okay, big guy? I want to be let down by Kentucky. You know what I mean?
When you go under, Vandal, be sure to be prepared because they're gonna do the mask and make you count back from 10.
Yeah.
Right? Is what they want you to do. When I was going under, I was like leaning to the nurse and I was like, oh, my safe word is pineapple, and then I like went down. So don't count. Make sure you have something strong to say.
Well, you know me, I'm like awkward, so I'll probably say something stupid. You know what I mean? Like I had to go under when I broke my arm the second time when I was real little, and my doctor's name was Bert, and they're like, okay, count down, and all I remember is, hey Bert, where the fuck's Ernie? And then I woke up like an hour later. Like, that's it.
I'd say something like, I cheated. I had beans. You'll find out.
Dalton says he found out his father and younger brother how both have the prostate stuff going on. Says appointment for next week. Take care of yourselves. Take
Do
care
it.
of yourselves.
So it wasn't the prostate that killed my grandpa. The prostate cancer, he beat that. It was the urethral cancer right after the prostate, the little space in between. So I have to
What?
because it's in my family.
What?
So
Are you Hank Hill?
Hey,
narrow
mama.
urethra. God damn it.
my damn urethra. I'm not even using my lips. I'm just talking without moving anything. That's weird.
Delane says Sui does this every weekend for fun in those caves. That makes sense. Colorado
What,
says
a
that's
poop
actually
camera?
Thursdays. Let's see. I'm losing. I lost my spot. Kentucky says, Vandal, welcome to adulthood. Yeah. Vern says, you put that up your butt, Vandal. So I guess I got to put the whole bottle up my butt. I thank you for telling me because, it's my first time. I'm a little shy. I'm a little nervous. You know what I mean? And then next week I'm going to be on the show wearing a mesh shirt with nothing on under it.
I'm a virgin, doctor. Be gentle. Yeah. Well, that'll work for you.
Yeah. Colorado says touching tips. Yeah, man. Like, what if my butt clit, and like the camera, and they battle it out. You know what I mean? Yeah. I called. It's funny because like when I went to doctor checkup at the VA, they're like, "Oh, anything?" I was like, "Oh, I had hemorrhoids for a little while there," and he's like, "But they're like, okay, and so with your hemorrhoids, it's like, yeah, that blit was crazy." He's like, "Blit," and I was like, I thought it was funny. He didn't think it was funny. And he just looks at me and just like writes on the paper, and I'm like, fuck. Okay.
Dude, I can totally relate to that doctor right now.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
Dalton says, I had to drink a charcoal smoothie because I took one of my mom's pain pills in elementary school thinking it was a Benadryl. That gallon will taste nothing like that smoothie. I know I've had both. Here's the thing, man. I put a lot of gross shit in my mouth, so I don't know. Maybe I'll like it. You know what I mean?
I don't.
Yeah.
It's weird.
V8's here, and he says, "Quay, okay." When Tucky Slime says, "Those are my hunting long johns with the butt flap." Ern says, "I had to do 2 fucking enemas before the short scope. Do you not have to do those anymore? Because that was the worst part of the whole deal." That's the thing, is I heard that like you don't have to do it the way that they're doing it anymore. But the military and all that shit. So we'll see. And then Ern says, "I have single 200 milligram gummies and 100 milligram drinks from Jones Sodas." Jesus fucking Christ.
Jones makes milligram soda?
I'm sure they
Right.
got everything branded now. That Dr. Pepper. Delane says, "You're all just living my life, stuck with Vandal." Yep, you're welcome. Ern says, "My stepdad has eye hooks and ropes in his shoulders." So is he like Geppetto? Is that what it is? Or Pinocchio or something?
It's a puppet.
Yeah, something like that. Neil Pitt says, "That cleanser will not only clean out the colon, but also your soul." When Tucky Shine says, "It comes in 3 speeds." Colorado says the cam, and he did some signs. Shay says, "Eat some Haribo gummy bears, same effect." Yeah, no, I've seen that review. No, thank you. I'm not a fan of diarrhea, man.
Yeah. Soft serve. Ugh.
V8 says, "Maybe Suey's been running colon cams this whole time. That's what he meant by sewer inspections." That's what I'm saying. You can't even hook me up.
Dude, professor, not doctor. There's a difference. Some of us get masters. Some of us keep going. Okay? Fuck.
Ern says, "I fucking love general anesthesia. I always do weird shit when I wake up, but that's normal." Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. I want to be like one of those
Ern
videos
just
of
said
the
he
girl-
does weird shit. Ern just said he does weird shit when he's awake. Wow.
Yeah, I'm
What a
surprised.
surprise.
Let's see. V8 says, 5 weeks till I get a huge dose of general anesthesia for the shoulder surgery. So V8's getting a... Wow, and now what Techie did, now everyone's doing it. Wow, okay. Yeah, oh, your shoulder
That's a
hurt,
trend.
V8.
Cool.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Ern says anesthesiologists deal lethal drugs at safe doses. That's why they're some of the highest paid doctors. And Ern says it's just a mini coma. And you know what? Maybe I'll get lucky. It'll be like the Futurama shit. I'll be like Fry, and not wake up for 1,000 years. And then, that'd be fun. And then
And I'd be
Delane says,
running the show.
yeah, just sewer rug.
The sewer hour. Come on down. That'd be
The sour.
horrible.
Yeah.
The sour. I wouldn't watch.
Delane says they put me under once and I didn't make it to 2. When I went to the office, I wonder why they had straps on the arms and legs of the chair. As soon as I went under, I fell off the chair. She's like 4'2",
So she just slipped out. What?
yeah.
Yeah.
She fell to the ground, but it was like this far. It's like
Is that a
it's
pin
that
drop?
squeaky sound. Like, but anyways, Everybody wants to be like me, be like Mike, Kentucky, says Kentucky. And then Delaney says, drooled on Vandal the next 2 days. Yeah, I remember that. I went to that place with her. I strapped her into it and took a picture of her. I was like, yeah. But anyways, so did you do anything this week you want to talk about?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, man. It's been hot and I don't have air conditioning. Every day I come home, I'm nauseous. I'd rather be out there working in the air conditioned car, not coming home to the hot house where I get sick. I smoked or I vaped too much flour the other day. So much that I had to lay in bed and go, I'm probably going to take a break. So I'm probably going to take a break from flour. I still have like half a gram left from like 3 months ago. So once I work through that, I'm taking a hiatus. Next 420 show, I'll get back to it. Besides
A
that,
whole
it's
year
hot.
almost.
Yeah, count numbers. Yeah, but I started again because of the 420 show, and then I'm stopping again because I had a little paranoia. And it is like a pencil eraser amount and a little Dynavap snap and 2 hits, and I was to the moon, Alice, to the moon. So besides that, it's been hot. Been working outside. I'm taking a shower every day because of how hot it is. So there you go, folks. I've shedded layers, but besides that, that's it. You know, it's pretty simple. Pretty simple week. Just
Yeah.
hot and got paranoid off weed. So I'm taking a break.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
I don't really think I have anything to talk about this week, to be honest. I'm trying to think. I didn't get hit by any cars.
And
I think a guy tried to rob me for my scooter the other day when I was coming home. There's like this seedy fucking 7-Eleven. That's it's like the one street I have to cross, and it's like a major kind of street. And so I was at the stoplight at the other side, and I'm waiting, and then like this guy was like standing out front. He's like smoking a Black and Mild, and he's like, like looking around. And then he saw me, and he was like staring at me the whole time. As soon as I started to go like across the street, when the light turned green, he was like following me. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go only 2 miles an hour. And then if he starts running after me, I'm gonna go 20 miles an hour. No, he didn't chase me or nothing. Yeah.
yeah. And yes, Colorado, it's that one.
Let's see. Paul Coles here said, "What up, fellow crazy people?" Colorado says, "Was it that stuff I told you to put in a jar and let it sit?"
Yes, that's from like a month or two ago. I buy it like a gram every like 2-3 months, and the dispensary girl is always like, "Are you sure you don't want to get 5 for $5.50 or something?" And I'm like, "Look at my fucking records. Why would I do 5 grams of anything? Give me my 1 gram. I'll see you next year. God damn it."
Well, I'm like you now, man. Like I can't smoke a lot anymore, and so like last time Delane went to the dispensary for me, and like we have you get like an ounce for like $100, and it's like mix and match or whatever. So I always get
Yeah.
the low shit now. Like I'm talking like 16% THC. Like before
Yeah.
I'd be like 29. Yeah. Now the 16%, and like that shit's lasted me for like 5 months. Like
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
down to my
Yeah.
last 3 bags out of 5. Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It just changes. It just changes.
getting old.
We're not 18 going, we're gonna do this forever anymore. Now we're like 40 going like, okay, I'll be fine. Yeah, it's just not working.
We all can't be like Kentucky. He says half a gram. He just smoked that in his bong. So yeah. See, I could do that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, like, yeah.
Let's see. Ern got his car back.
Oh,
It only took a month.
WRX
says it's-
man.
Yeah. Delane says you got that new coworker that came to me. Oh yeah. So one of the owners, they had their daughters work with us, and like I'm not a cat person at all, right? Like I usually just
Go
not
on.
a can of cats. They brought in this
Okay.
cat, and it was really fucking cool, man. Like you're scratching its belly and its face. I didn't care. It was just sitting there. It was like,
Mhm.
But yeah. But I'm glad
Edible
Ern's
cat.
got his car back. He says need to make it a bit stiffer, but don't we all? There's a pill
Wait,
for
the,
that.
the new employee's a cat that you could pet?
No, we also
Oh,
got.
that'd be cool.
So we have a intern right now, and he's French Canadian, super cool guy, has a cool ass accent. But there's this college out here, and they have like this intern program for like the IT people, and they have to go out into like a business, and they work with the business for a month for free to finish their program. So he's doing all of our website stuff. So I guess technically 2 coworkers, whatever.
Is he like, Vandal, you are loading the DOS? The DOS, yeah?
I think that's like more Russian, and like I don't want to be rude, but I'll try the accent. No, I'm not even gonna try it.
No, man, I was really hoping. I was pushing a little bit. Yeah.
It's cool. Ern says, still a vibration around 70, 80 miles an hour. I need to track down, whatever that means. I thought that the vibration was good, Brrr. Does it have the thing that sucks on your blit?
The good vibration?
Yeah.
That Sweet Sensation. I know that
Yeah.
one.
And then Paul Cole says, I had Wiz Khalifa strain last week, Khalifa Kush. It was 20%. And it's amazing. I've had Wiz Khalifa weed before.
God damn it. No.
Yeah.
I want the bottom shelf. I want it to be a $15 gram, and I'll get back to you in a couple months.
Yeah.
That's it.
But I don't shop there anymore. They keep sending me $20. We miss you coupons. And I'm like, oh, I'll screenshot this and never fucking use it. But anyways, here's the rub down. I think. There it is. Oh, yeah, and 2 people got fired at my job. That's anyways.
That's kind of your week, man.
Yeah. But so tonight we have a few things planned for you guys. Sewer Rug's doing a rotten pizza review. He can give you the disclaimer right now before I say the next segment.
We'll talk about it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Mm.
Let's see. So he's got a rotten pizza review. I did some refaces of you guys. You know, school's back in session. So I did some what we look like in high school, like our graduation photos. I think I did that before, but guess what? We're doing it again. I don't care. I don't care.
High school.
Yeah. Then Sui's got a story time. After that, we're going to look at some funny reviews. And then if we got time and we're filling up to it, maybe some dirty ding-dong drawing, you know? You know what I mean?
If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I got a pen right here.
You know, whatever. I think I got a pen somewhere.
Pen right here.
Oh,
It's
you're
on the
prepared.
ground. It's a ground pen.
Oh, yeah, ground pen. Anyways, Ride Pizza Review bumpers up.
Full screen. Oh.
Oh, yeah. So
Yeah.
there you go. Oh,
I'm
full
full?
screen?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. You guys, I hope you're ready. Let's see how this works, because we haven't done.
Oh.
I don't know if I can make you full screen.
Okay.
When it's just 2 of
Then
us.
don't do it. Then don't do it. There's no need.
Yeah, I can't.
Let's get into it. So, I've been doing my rotten pizza reviews on shows and things, but sometimes our good sir, Mr. Ramella, would be doing other things for his rotten pizza review, like frozen pizzas. Well, I'm not a frozen pizza guy, okay? But what I do make is a healthy breakfast choice that I think you all would enjoy seeing. That's right. What Sewer Rug does is makes breakfasts at home. And it's generally very simple, very great smoothie stuff. So we're going to do a whole thing of smoothies because I can't find the image that I thought I had to start it. But basically, oh, here it is. This is my smoothie. Look at this. We got bananas. We got pineapples. We got a triple berry blend, right? Blackberry, blueberry, raspberry. We got orange juice. And we got over in the other corner some organic vegan protein. Because the whey protein hurt my stomach, I had to switch it up for that organic vegan protein. And I mix it together. And this is my go-to in the mornings, and it's quite delicious. It comes out to this like purple berry thing, and this is my how I start every day. I don't do eggs, I don't do bacon, I don't do any of the weird stuff. I do smoothies for breakfast. And so that's, 7 days a week. I have to buy my own frozen fruits. I have to do my own berries and stuff. I'm thinking about switching the protein powder for yogurt. I heard that was really good. So I'm going to give that a go. Similar amount of protein, but yogurt instead of powder, the vanilla powder. I don't know. Might change the taste, the effect. But then I got to thinking, and there is a disclaimer here, guys. If you can't stomach a Sewer Rug rotten pizza time, now is the time to give me about 2.5 minutes. So basically, what I wanted to do was make a smoothie for the evening, okay? I wanted to make one for tonight, and I wanted to review it live, so you'll get the final result, the rating at the end of the show. But I wanted to mix things that I felt were more dinner-esque than my breakfast stuff. So let me show you what we got here. We still got a banana, but we've also
my
included
fucking
some
God.
shrimp. Hold on, stop it. We got some hot dogs, one hot dog. We got a raw egg. We got some relish. We got some milk, and we got some jam. So this is like a dinner meal with dessert because of the jam. The jam acts as like the dessert, and I thought it would like combine everything a little bit better. So the cocktail shrimp the hot dog, the egg, the milk, the relish, the banana, the jelly. And when you put it in a blender, it really gives the appearance of like everything's happening. So I did the raw egg on top. Oh, wait, you gotta see the hot dog. Hot dog, look at that hot dog right here. So there's the relish, there's the jelly, shrimps down low, the bananas in the milk. I should have taken a before picture. I'm sorry I didn't get to that. But either way, when you blend up all of these ingredients, you get a smoothie. You get a smoothie that is drinkable, it's palatable, right? Sometimes you get halfway through it and you just go, "Oh my gosh, this is going to be a good time." And, basically what's happening is a live review. So you guys are getting a real life live review, and it's going to be a good night. So my review is smoothies. What a treat. Sometimes you could
Oh my fucking
you
God.
could have them for breakfast. Sometimes they'll work for lunch. Sometimes even dinner. So either way, my review is I like smoothies. That's my review. That's what I'm saying. Where that smoothie jar went, I don't know. Who knows? But basically, we're here and we're doing it live. So that's been my rotten pizza review. Everyone that was sick to your stomach, come on back. We're fine. Everything's great. We're just having a smoothie.
Is it fucking chewy?
I'm sorry.
It looks like it's chewy. It's like the worst fucking boba I've ever seen.
I have a really good blender. I have a really good. Yeah,
My fucking
okay.
God.
So there are some chonky parts. There are some relishy chonky parts, but for the most part, it's pretty smooth. It's
Oh my
pretty smooth.
Dalton says if you throw it up, you magically have more.
Oh, like a double down. No, I'm just trying to get protein. I'm trying to get dinner items, and I figured the raw egg. Like I've seen wrestlers drink raw eggs. I don't think that should be an issue. I thought it was gonna emulsify, right? Like I thought that would like solidify everything. And as long as Wintucky's fine with it, what is he saying?
Can we get Snorkel back, please?
I don't know what's happening. This is my rotten pizza review. It's on smoothies. Didn't you see the breakfast smoothie? That's so delicious. This is just an afterthought. This is
The
just
worst part is you said you don't have any AC, so that's got to be fucking at least room temperature.
By now, because it's been about an hour, it's a little liquidy. It's a little runny. But it's doing the job.
So Ern said, and then you add sardines or some bullshit. And then Ern says, I fucking knew it. Fuck you, sewer rug. Shrey says, who eats that for dinner? Delane's skin's crawling. Kentucky just threw up a little bit in his mouth. And Ern says, we used to do this shit when we were kids, but we never fucking ate it.
What? Why would you half commit?
Shay says, drink it. Paul Cole only eats one meal a day. Shay says you won't. Neil Pitt says a sushi shake. Ern again reiterates, we never fucking drank it. Delane says, this is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. How are you not already shitting your pants? When Tucky Shine says it's a smoothie from the sewer. Ern says, I hate it here so much. When Tucky says, next slide. When Tucky says, can we get Snorkel back, please? Shay says, when Tucky, the smoothie needs its own cam. Like, you need a fucking mouth cam in there. Dalton says the salmonella isn't in the egg, it's on the shell. And Delane says, why'd I eat before I watched this? I had Taco Bell before this, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm twice as nauseous than usual, honestly. And Sewer Rug asked me, he's like, do I have any? I was like, no, just do whatever you want. And then he changes it with a fucking hot dog.
We're doing fine. Oh, I forgot one part of the smoothie that I really need to show you guys. All those ingredients, yes, it's all those ingredients, like I said, in there, right here, right? Is everything. But I needed to kick it up a notch,
No.
so I added mustard.
Oh my fucking god.
Really enhances the flavor. So there is mustard in there, in case anyone wanted mustard. Mustard.
What the fuck is wrong with Suey? Shay says, I bet it smells like my sister. Ern says, no shit, who hurt me? Who hurt you, Matt? When Tucky Shines unsubscribed from the channel. Ern says, I should call her. The smell. And then Delane says, honestly, my stomach is bubbling, not even making a joke here. That just made my stomach hurt. And here's my question, like, I've swallowed raw eggs. I used to do the whole I lift to make up for my lack of personality for a while thing.
Sure.
When you blended it, did it keep like that, like gooey?
Froth?
Like
I was worried the froth wouldn't go away. At first, yeah, because
Yeah.
there was like a foam. Yeah, so I was spooning it, and then I was like, no, it's bubbling down. So I let it bubble down. You know.
so like no salt, no pepper at least. Like
I'm trying to watch my calorie intake, man. I'm really trying to beat that cholesterol. So a little less salt than expected. You're right, though. You know, I should have.
I just think some salt probably would have counteracted some of that. You know.
Would have
it bring-
balanced the flavor. Yeah.
The oils with the egg or whatever. Yeah.
I have pink Himalayan. That might do it.
Yeah. Ern says,
Next
I've
time.
made raw egg smoothies before. It's fine. I was stupid. I didn't do the smoothie thing. I cracked it open and then ate it whole. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. I've seen wrestlers do that, so I figured why not.
Yeah.
And you know, I did look everything up. Everything is legit to eat in its current temp. The hot dog, no, was not cooked. I could eat it cold. You could do that. It's already processed and cooked. It's fine. So everything's fine.
That bothers me the most.
It's cold hot dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bothers me the most. Dalton says garlic salt, so maybe next time you can use some garlic salt. Like fucking...
Would never. I would never. That's disgusting, Dalton. I'm sorry, but what?
Yeah, that's the gross part. So So on your whatever you found in the back of the chicken coop blender smoothie, what are you rating this? I can't watch while you drink it.
Let me finish it. Let's see how far I get, and I'll rate it at the end. Let's chunk it down. Let's drink it all up, and after it's consumed, we'll see where my belly sits. We'll see where we rate it.
Delane says you're the guy that eats the shit on Fear Factor just for fun.
I will not eat the shit. I will not. I will not eat the shit.
Dawn says that's the line. This is fucking garlic salt. That's the fucking line.
That's tipping there.
Aaron says garlic salt and Greek spice. I don't know what the fuck Greek spice is.
Oh, just steamed grapes. How about that fucking grape from the Mediterranean
like some
place?
prunes?
Oh, yeah.
You'd really
oh,
be shitting then. wouldn't you? Yeah.
Dude, that'd be soft serve all day.
Well, thank you, Suruk, for preparing me for when I gotta drink this shit that's gonna make me shit. I'm just gonna think about that the whole time.
Yeah, back to my salad. Sorry. Carry on.
And a salad on top of it. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I got croutons, man. Balance things out. Life is about balance.
V8 says if you added milk and pistachio ice cream, you could have had a breakfast milkshake, I guess. Is that what a breakfast milkshake?
Well,
I don't know. Anyways, thank you, Suruk, for another disgusting segment of Suruk Does a Rotten Pizza Review. Oh. I'm not even joking. I'm burping a little bit. That's what I get for eating Taco Bell before watching this. Anyways, so next
you
up,
have more prep than anyone.
I didn't know what you were gonna make though, and I didn't want to know. You know, I had to come into this raw like that fucking egg. So that's it.
And
Is
that
the
cold hot
smoothie the
dog.
dressing? Asked Dalton. Could you use your smoothie as a dressing for your salad?
There's not enough salad left. There's not enough salad left. I don't want to do that. I like to keep them separated. You know, I'm about halfway done now.
Ugh.
We'll get
That
there.
looks like breast milk from somebody. Like that looks like when you know that looks like breast milk from a male to female transgender person.
I couldn't say. Couldn't say.
Delane says I'm calling. Anthony, Dad needs to come wrangle the kids in. Shay says, can we hear a Vandal story so I can go vomit and not miss anything?
It's almost time.
What a bitch. No, anyways, Kentucky says, this is why I bet Anthony is faking that he's sick. And Suruk sent him one of these. So anyways, off the milkshake. Burns says breast milk from a corpse, maybe. A dead fucking horse cum. That's what that looks like. Dead horse cum. Yeah.
Who knows?
Can you say
Who
cum
knows?
on YouTube? Come, my lady. Anyways, I've got some refaces for you guys. And then I made a fucking bumper for it. Oh, I didn't make a bumper. We had a bumper for it. So here it
Aw.
is.
Working it down. Working it down.
Dalton says Badger milk from the animal in the Rob Schneider movie.
You guys are gross, man. This isn't a gross thing, okay? Gosh.
So,
Yeah.
anyways, Paul Cole, pig milk.
What?
Some pilk.
Some milk. Looks like Plinko.
Coming to a store near you. Fight milk. Anyways, here's some refaces of some people of the show, and she's seriously gonna vomit. Maybe this will make you feel better. I don't know. But we got Anthony here. This is exactly what I felt like Anthony would look like in high school. You know, big old swoopy hair. You know, he still had the full facial hair and everything. You know, he's a valedictorian of the Cart Club.
Sure.
You know. Yeah. So, you know, it's got the gold jacket thing, you know. He looks like
a quaff.
Yeah, because he said he sold cars for years, right? So, like, doesn't this look like a car salesman?
That's his dad's gold jacket. Like, that's
Yeah.
not his. He borrowed that. He's like, Dad, can I wear your gold jacket? And his dad's like, that's my upside down pineapple robe. What are you doing? And Anthony's like, just let me borrow it, Dad. I promise it'll
Yeah.
be fun.
And so, this is Sewer Rug when he learned how to play the guitar. But he only learned how to play Wonderwall, and it was only in the backyard of everyone's backyard bonfires. And he only played it for girls who had boyfriends.
He would cry, though. That's the main goal. Make him cry.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I've never been brave enough to unbutton those.
Me
And now I
neither.
kind of want to.
Yeah.
It looks
I always
got
felt
a
like
straight cut strut.
I was in really good shape for a while there, and I never did it. But I feel like if I do it now, like, because I got, like, you know, I got the hair and not just the bad tattoo, but, like, I feel like, because, like, I'm white as shit, you know, like, where the sun doesn't reach.
Little
So
pale,
if I did it, I feel like if I wore, like, a black shirt, I'd be, like, fluorescent. You know what I mean?
Reflective.
Yeah. Like, oh.
That's not me. Next slide.
Turquoise leather jacket. I think you can pull it off. Up next, we got Wintucky here. Wintucky says you're the Timu Wham guy. Dwayne says can't do it. That's too. See everyone see how tight you are. Wintucky said George Michael, and then that's too much hair to be Sue. Says Jay. What's up, Jay? Wintucky, you know, he is here. He definitely is like, you know, the stoner guy in the class. He's got his beach blonde hair, you know, dirty blonde hair. He's just sitting there chilling, you know. Never knows what's going on, but he always had his like little penny board with him. You know, he's ready to ride.
It was Wintucky right before he met Oates. You know, it was like Wintucky and Oates. Like, he's right there. He's so cool.
Shay says Wintucky Bacon. Dalton says that's just Nick Nolte. If you guys didn't know, he was actually the bad guy in Iron Man 2. Look it up. No, kidding. And then up next, sorry, but we got Ern. You can see how bright my face gets when he comes on the screen. So that's just to prepared you for what he's going to look like.
I'm zooming in.
Yeah.
in.
Wintucky says I look like a Wish Slater dude.
Oh.
We got Ern here, you know, he's going. This is what happened. What Paul says Wintucky look like. Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's just there's no cure for this. I like it. Ernest. Very goth face here. Necromancing even.
Yeah. Paul Cole said Wintucky look like Brad Pitt on a bender, so normal, I guess. Yeah.
If I was walking through this person's house, I'd be like, I wouldn't smash your uncle, but I'd tap a Tio. Like, it's pretty good.
Shay says flashbang for Ern's white skin. Ern said, how'd you get my freshman picture? Delane says, this is Ern's audition for Grandma's Boy. Ben says he looks like that cousin from the Addams Family. And Jay says he probably sparkles in the sun.
Beverly Hills 9021 Ern. This
Ern
is
says
good.
his yearbook photo was apparently way worse than this one.
I need proof.
Wintucky says those are his lips. I thought it was a tooth reflection.
Thin bird lips.
And then last but not least, I got Meg Griffin here. Oh, I mean me. You know,
Oh, yeah.
with the glasses, you know.
Let's see. High School Vandal.
I wish actually I look like this. You know what I mean? I wish I had cool hair like that. Chase, it's not a phase, Mom. Insightful Sojourner says, just curious, where's Anthony? Anthony's out dealing with some health stuff right now. A doctor's orders that he's to rest. He's not even really working at all unless they need him to. I was talking to him today, though. He's doing better on some stuff. I'm not going to tell you guys exactly what's going on. That's his business to tell you guys. But he's dealing with some stuff. He's starting to feel a little bit better in some areas, but he still needs to get a lot of rest. So if you guys want to send him some love or something on Instagram, please do. He said he misses you guys. I was talking to him today. I told him we missed him. You know, I was like, you got to come home or else I'm going to drop Sewer Rug off at the fire station. But yeah.
Why can't I see the safety pin earring in this photo? And is this the guy that would show you that you could take an eraser to your notebook and like remove the color from it so you can write cool stuff with the eraser?
Well, if you guys remember, like anyone that wears a turtleneck under another sweater, this guy thought he was cool, you know?
Right, right.
Yeah,
He had
you know.
tricks.
Yeah. Delane says, in reality, Vandal looked more like the last picture. I did. I had like a goth fucking phase for a little bit, you know, and I had Liberty Spike hair. The unfortunate part is, like, I deleted my Facebook since they tagged me as a terrorist. I lost a lot of photos, so I don't have them. Hopefully Anthony saved them somewhere. So, yeah.
Who knows?
Paul Cole said, Edward Norton's cousin's nephew. Thanks.
That's good.
Yeah. Delane says, also, this guy's tall. Fuck you. I'm taller than you.
How can you? It's just a photo. You can't tell from a photo.
I just feel so bad for your stomach right now, mixing hot dogs with that other. Yeah.
With hot dogs? I mean,
Hot dogs on hot dogs. I think we just got a warrant from the International Criminal Court, honestly.
we'll be fine.
Ern says, if you want to laugh, pay for my first mugshot. What's your Venmo, Ern? I'll send you it right now. When I got arrested or whatever, I tried to find my mugshot. Couldn't find it online. And then so I called the courthouse and I was like, hey, can I have it, you know, my mugshot? And they're like, oh, what do you need it for? I was like, oh, I want to show it to people. And they hung up on me. So, yeah. Anyways,
Cool.
Up next, we have a story time with Suey, and the bumper is up. All right, Suey.
Thank you. Thank you. Let me just get
Cool.
prepared here.
Yes. Well,
Nope, this is supposed to happen. This is Story Corner with Suey. What are we calling it? Story Time with Suey?
yeah.
Yep, this is Story Time with Suey. I'll be your storyteller. Suey. So basically, I'm going to tell a story. Sit tight, folks. You thought Vandal's long shorts were long? Let's get into story time. The Drain Pipe Deception. A Stuart Ruggins mystery. There once was a man named Stuart Ruggins. Not just any man. No, sir. This was a man with hair so long and so beautiful, he made shampoo commercials weep in jealousy. He didn't walk into town, he flowed. Okay? Like a majestic river of mystery, his locks glistened with a confidence only found in wizards and rock stars from the late 1970s. It was a foggy Friday morning in Splintersburg, a town so small it didn't have a post office. But it did have 3 competitive underground bocce leagues, huh? Stuart had come on the trail of something big, something that reeked of conspiracy. And possibly chili cheese dogs. That morning, Vanessa, short in stature, tall in attitude, burst through the saloon doors of the leaky faucet. She was breathing heavy, but she was always breathing heavy. Stuart, she shouted. They've taken it. What's it? Stuart asked coolly, spinning a bar stool without even sitting on it. The man never sat down unless it was dramatically appropriate. The valve of truth, Vanessa gasped. They ripped it right out of Winston Tucky Shin's basement. And now he can't make his special moonshine. Cue Tony Rommel, leaning against the jukebox that only played Gregorian chants covers of Creed songs. He lit a toothpick. Damn shame what happened to Winston Tucky. Good man, bad shoulder, real bad. Looks like a bag of wet pretzels now. Winston Tucky Shine sat in the corner, cradling his useless shoulder like it was a baby he didn't want. It ain't right, he grumbled. They took the valve and left a single Slim Jim with bite marks shaped like a question mark. Stewart nodded. Classic calling card of Ben. That's right, everyone gasped. Even the cat playing poker in the corner stopped. Ben. The name echoed through the room like a fart in a chapel. No one knew where he came from or what he wanted, but he was known for two things: cryptic snacks and betrayal. Suddenly, the saloon ceiling tiles rattled. The lights flickered. In stepped Arndt, the handsome one. So handsome, he got pulled over once just so the cop could compliment his bone structure. I tracked Ben's scent, Arndt said, tossing his magnificent trench coat off in a way that made three people faint. He's hiding in the old sewage treatment plant, under the roller rink, behind the abandoned Arby's, inside a Taco Bell that's actually a mirage. Huh. Then we ride at dusk, Stewart declared, hair flowing in a non-existent wind. But it's dusk now, Vanessa snapped. Then we ride dramatically. So they rode through the night. The moon hung low over Splintersburg, like it owed rent, casting a suspicious glow to the cracked pavement outside the old roller rink. It was boarded up, condemned, and home to approximately 100 raccoons, all organized into a very polite HOA, of course. Stewart Ruggins stood at the edge of the rink's parking lot, looking majestic as hell. His long, luscious hair gleamed in the moonlight like a waterfall of secrets. Vanessa, strapped into platform boots and carrying a crowbar the size of her entire body, looked up at him. You sure about this? She asked, chewing a piece of bubblegum with deep suspicion. Stewart didn't blink. I've never been more sure of anything, except that time I told Waffle House manager that love is real. Just then, Arndt, handsome even when sweating, kicked open the rusty side door. We're in, but there's something weird. What, like booby traps? Tony Rommel asked, appearing from a fog cloud that he later admitted he brought for dramatic effect. No, Arndt said. Worse, Ben's been redecorating. They stepped inside. The roller rink looked like someone combined a 1994 laser tag arena with a 2025 apocalypse-themed Panera Bread. Flickering lights, broken skate wheels, and an entire corner labeled Hot Dog Philosophy in glitter paint. Suddenly, the scent hit them. Nacho cheese. But not like fresh. This was haunted nacho cheese. Ben. A voice crackled from an old speaker in the ceiling.
Welcome, Stewart Ruggins. I've been expecting you and your little shoulder mess of a friend.
Hey! Winston Tucky Shin shouted, limping in while rotating his shoulder with a chorus of wet crunches. My shoulder is trying its best, and you degenerate cheese ghost, leave me alone. Suddenly, the ground beneath them shifted. The rink spun 180 degrees, revealing a hidden spiral staircase made entirely of used rollerblades. Vanessa screamed. Tony fainted onto a beanbag that had definitely seen some things. Stewart took the lead. At the bottom of the stairs was a tunnel, lit by black light, lined with ancient fast food wrappers and echoes with a faint sound of smooth jazz. Ben's lair, Arndt whispered. They crept forward. Then boom! A flash of light. A wall collapsed. A figure emerged wearing a cape made of dryer lint and a Burger King crown wrapped in duct tape. Ben! Stewart shouted. Ben grinned.
You're too late, Ruggins. The valve of truth has already been installed. In me.
Everyone gasped again. Even the narrator gasped. Ben lifted his shirt to reveal a brass valve protruding from his belly button.
It's controlling me, Stewart. I can't stop telling the truth. I told my aunt I hated her meatloaf. I told my parole officer I didn't steal that kayak.
Stewart drew a wrench from his back pocket, engraved with the words, Truth Tightens Here. You know what this means, don't you? Stewart said, stepping forward. Ben nodded, eyes wide.
An epic slow motion wrench battle in a tunnel made of sadness and Taco Bell recipes?
Stewart grinned. You know me too well, Ben. To be continued. Next time, will the valve of truth destroy Ben or set him free? Can Winston Tucky Shun dislocate his other shoulder for the greater good? And who is this mysterious figure watching from the shadows with an Arby's coupon and a dark past? That's been story time, you folks. We got a good tale coming on here. I don't know who these characters are. I believe they're all made up. I don't think they're based off of real people or anything like that. And that's my story time. This is so. If you want more in the chat, give me an X1. If you want less in the chat, I'm gonna take a drink, and I'll take off these glasses.
She was yawning the whole time. And then she said, this story is still better than the movie Clean. Ern gives you clappies. Delane says, I like the bad guy voice. What's up, Overdrip? Nice to see ya. Woodtucky says, what a great bedtime story. The shoulder bag of wet pretzels.
Dude, that could be anybody. Winston Tucky Shin? That could be anybody.
It could be anybody. You never know. Paul Cole says, better bust out the Colt, Dalton. This is going to be a movie starring Matthew McConaughey. Friday Fallout, whoever that is, says, when Mom says we have Woody Allen at home.
What the With the these?
Yeah. Jay says, not Ben. And then Paul Cole says, damn lizard people with their question mark bites. Jay says, Grandpa said booby. And Paul Cole says, Panera Acapop. Oh, wow. I almost had a stroke trying to say that. Panera Acapocalypse.
So I've written a few more chapters. Sincerely, you guys, if you want more, you let me know. If not, we'll put it in the dust.
When Tucky says, I'll listen to it again to go to bed. Overdrip gave you an X1. V8 says, why does that voice have the same cadence as Suey?
It doesn't. I did so many. Overdrip. Cheers, man. By the way, good to see you, dude.
Yeah. Hopefully you missed the part where he explained that shake. You know.
oh, this.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So what? You're about halfway done now, Ra?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
Yeah, you're a little bit more than half.
Give me a second. Yeah,
What flavor are you vaping? So I know the palate that's going on in your mouth right now.
This is Bottled Violence toffee custard.
Oh my god, you're doing a custard with an egg, shrimp, mayonnaise, mustard, jelly, and hot dog smoothie.
Did you say mustard?
Yeah, because you said you added mustard at the end.
Jelly and relish. Did you say relish?
I forgot the relish.
Banana, milk.
And banana and oh Jesus fucking Christ, man. You should move to India. I'm just saying. You can make great Instagram videos.
I wash my hands before touching any foods, and after touching foods, and in between. I watch a lot.
Ern says he definitely needs the rest of the story. So.
Oh, there's more. There's more to be told. We'll get there.
Yeah. Overjip says, "What the fuck?" Yeah, man. I asked the same thing either. Delane says, Vandal, you remember that story about how he got super drunk and went on that girl and threw up in her pussy? I guess I could tell it real fast.
Please.
Real fast. I'll watch the bad taste out of Sewer Rug's mouth and your guys' ears. So anyways, years ago, I was dating this girl, and she wanted to go get sushi, right? And so I've never had sushi before, but of course, you know, when you're young and you want to impress a girl that you want to get with, you're going to do whatever it takes. You know what I mean? So anyways, my little brother had one of those Saturn SL2s or whatever, the two-door ones, you know? So I was like, hey, let me borrow your car. I'm going to go knock on this chick. And he's like, all right. Yeah. So anyways, go pick her up. And she's like, oh, let's go get sushi. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. Like, do you know a spot? Because I didn't know anything. You know, I'm like, you want to go to Sonic and get some chili cheese dogs and eat them like Lady and the Tramp? Apparently that's not the thing you're supposed to say. So anyways, we go to get sushi, and of course, you know, we go there, and they had like hard alcohol, but I was like, you know, I'm trying to act like I know what the fuck I'm doing. So I'm like, oh, whatever she'd order, I'd be like, yeah, that sounds good. I don't like sushi, to be honest with you. Like, I tried it, I'm not a fan. Eel rolls, maybe, you know.
Sure.
That's about it. So anyways, we're eating sushi, eating a ton of it, you know, and like, I don't agree with fish, you know, not like metaphysically, not metaphorically, but, you know, just eating it. So anyways, I'm eating a shit ton of sushi. We order sake, and I thought, like, you know, it was like, you know, it wasn't gonna be that strong. But apparently sake's like champagne. It comes up, creeps up on you. Anyways, drank like 4 or 5 bottles of this shit, and the bottles are big. Anyways, we're fucking drunk. I should have drove home. Go back to the house. Sushi in my stomach with all this, like, I'm not even joking, like 3 or 4 of the fucking full-size sakes. Because I didn't know you put it in a little cup either. I was just drinking out of the bottle. You know, I'm embarrassing myself. Go home. Things start getting hot and heavy. So, of course, you know, I go down. You know, I go to Arby's. You know, I had the 3 bacon and cheddars for a $5 deal coupon, you know, so I'm going to downtown. I'm there, you know, you're leaning over. It's coming up. And I'm like, you can power through this. You've done worse. While I'm down there, I vomit all over the beef and cheddar. So, anyways, of course, she's screaming on my bed, you know what I mean? All that stuff. She gets up, goes to the shower, and then I'm like, oh, that was weird. And bleh, puke on the bed, you know? Grabbed the sheets, rolled it all up and all that, took a shower, and then she came back and then we finished. So there you go. There's that story.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
That's the worst part. That's the worst.
Yeah.
I was stomaching it, and then you said you finished.
Yeah.
I'm clean now.
So,
Yeah.
so am I.
Yeah.
Well, let's go. Oh my goodness, dude, that deserves a hot dog bite.
I don't know what the motherfucking a salad, a hot dog smoothie. Anyways, that's enough story time. That was asked. That was requested. You know, I don't want to make Shay fall asleep. You know, so whatever. But anyways, up next we've got for you guys is some raging reviews. So, like we did a little while back, remember we did some reviews on some the recipe stuff where people left that stuff. So these aren't recipe based, these are just reviews for random things on the internet, which I think are funny. There's no original ideas on the internet anymore. I thought this would be funny. You guys enjoyed the last one, so I'm going to do this one. I'm going to throw it up on screen for you. And then I have one from work that I got this week that I think is going to be the best one to close it out. So anyways, let me pop this up on screen, the first one. This person went to Country Fresh Donuts. Gave them 1 star. The donuts were fresh, although the employees didn't speak in a country accent, which I assume they would from the name. Pretty unsatisfied.
What country is is this customer hoping for?
And here's the thing, I think that's like German or something, like the text at the top of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Ern
So
says, hey, I'm
we-
still awake. Another 200 milligrams, Ern, do it. No kidding.
All right, here we go, Ern. Cheers, Ern. Here you
Oh,
go.
Jesus Christ.
Ooh.
Is it chunky at the bottom? I know you said you had a good
Dude,
blender, but...
Dude,
is
let's
it-
just go.
is it
Let's
con-
just go.
So, I don't know. Would you expect them to speak a country accent? Like, I don't go to Cracker Barrel and expect a bunch of white people in barrels.
Could you imagine going
I
to
mean-
Burger King?
They're shaped like barrels at Country Barrel, you know, on a little electric chair, but, you know, whatever. up next-
It's not a themed restaurant. It's a country. It's just referencing what style donuts. It's like going to a New York slice pizza place in Texas and being like, "Hey, what the fuck you doing here, bud?" And like, no.
Hey, I'm
no
eating a
one
pizza
expects
here, you know, yeah.
that. Yeah.
up
no one
next.
expects that. Sorry, go.
We've got Shannon. This is her only review, and so obviously it was bad enough. I spent $50 to feed my family. I did not get the nuggets, so I came back and asked them nicely if they could give me my nuggets. She did not apologize. Then when they gave me my nuggets, there were only 9. I guess she ordered a 10. When they gave me my nuggets, there was only 9 instead of 10. I told her that there was only 9 nuggets. She said, somebody give this bitch another nugget, and then they tossed them at me. I will never go here again.
Where did she go?
It has to be a Burger King.
9 nuggets. I don't know who does a 10-piece nugget, but that's fast food. If it's
Yeah.
being thrown at you, that's fast.
Yeah. You
I would have asked for sauces one at a time too. I'd have been like ranch, psh, honey mustard. Psh. I would have caught them all.
Ern says, I hope that thing is chunky as fuck, sewer rug.
Drink another 200 milligrams, Aaron. Leave me alone. I'm not choosing that.
So
good.
up next, I've got here, this person reviewed their great clips. English breakfast, fish and chips. I must visit for a taste of the American offerings too. And Great Clips responded, thank you for coming in. We look for your next visit.
Okay, great clips. That's a haircut place.
That's where I
And he just laid out the whole breakfast. He got it Great clips. I go to plenty of haircut places, obviously.
So I wanted to ask, like we've talked about this before when Anthony was feeling better, and he was here. I think like strip club buffets are amazing. What
Sure.
do you think about going to a haircut place if they had like an open air buffet? Would you eat it?
I'd be upset if there wasn't hair in my food, first and foremost. I'd be like,
And
I
here's the
get
thing,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm expecting that, right?
Yeah.
But if the food wasn't cut precisely, that's what would piss me off. I'd be like, you could have shaved this down just to a number 2, and that would have been better. But besides that, flavor wise, I'd expect high school food or middle school, elementary school food flavor. So
Yeah.
I'd really be setting the bar low. And then when they would hit me with like a Chuck E. Cheese style, like you're gonna get bubbly, but it's tastes good going down, I'd be happy.
Yeah,
Happy.
that's what I'm
Great
saying.
clips and smoothie shits, like that would be great.
Yeah. So up next, we've got the Bongo Lounge. Per my husband, 5 out of 5. Perfect place to have an affair.
So she complimented her husband's affair with a 5 out of 5. This place got a 5 star. How is Bongo Lounge in charge of her fucking deceitful, cheating asshole husband? Why
Well,
is it?
wait- Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's just why is it the lounge's fault? They're like, hey, we're here for people to relax, and if they're gonna cheat here, that's not on us. Like the
But-
waiters don't go, what would you like to drink? And by the way, is this your real partner? Like, no, it's not their fault. It's not their fault.
So here's my thing, though. If like your significant other said they're going to a place named Bongo Lounge, wouldn't you kind of expect this?
I mean, kind of.
Bingo
Oh, the
bongo,
local
Kentucky signs.
sleepies,
Yeah, you know what I mean. Bongo. I don't know. Ern says Sewer Rug's toilet is finna get ruined in the morning.
Who waits till morning?
So this next review we got is from Nico. He has 33 reviews, so it's probably a pretty reliable guy. He says
Yeah, sure.
1 star because they didn't let my friend in because he was ugly.
What was this? The Handsome Lounge?
It must have been.
Gives a 1-star review because of ugly friends.
You know what I mean?
I couldn't
is
leave
what
the
you-
house.
Yeah.
I'd
And,
be
like,
the
here-
ugly friend.
Here's the thing. Like, there's a group of girls in there with one of these. Like,
Yeah, Nico, you should hear Nisi's story. It's
Yeah.
even worse. Left. Ugly
Yeah.
friend couldn't get in.
they're like, oh, Jay says you're going to have an emergency VOOP in an hour. But, like, when you walk in this lounge, right? Or this bar or whatever it is, and then, like, if you don't let the ugly guys in, then what are the ugly girls going to do?
It's got to be mix and match. It's got to be a blend.
You know what I mean?
1 star for this place.
Yeah.
I agree. Way to go, Nico.
Up next, we have Natasha. She gave this restaurant a 1-star review. Said, I saw a rat whilst eating here. And then has the face mask emoji. And then the response from the owner says, that's called a mirror.
Fuck. What is that? The Rat Bar and Grill. Interesting. So she saw a rat at the Rat Bar and Grill, and the owner said it was a mirror. What a guy. I want to see what his motorcycle looks like.
I'm
That's
not
a
going to
tough-
lie to you. This is probably, I want to work for this guy. I don't care. Like, what if it was Ratatouille? You know what I mean? And you just denigrated his whole existence.
What if he's the type of bar owner that's like, if you ask for cheese on your tater tots, you're banned for life.
Yeah.
Like he's a muscly guy.
He
I
wears
expect
he
this-
wears one of those Dixon shirts rolled up to the sleeve,
I think he's got the long hair, but he wears the bandana because it's thinning up top, but he's still got the long locks, so the bandana covers the faulty part.
So you opened a restaurant.
It's Jim. I'm not Jim, but it's Jim. I trust it. It's Jim.
And then last but not least, I have one from work that we got this week. If you guys don't know, I work for a company that does a lot of different print stuff. We have a couple websites that sell stickers and decals and stuff like this. And as soon as this came in, usually if I get like a 1-star review on something, I'll reach out to the customer to see how I can help them, get a better experience. I just couldn't stop laughing for about an hour and a half. So this person left this review. Amber, I obviously got rid of the last name, left a 1-star review for a Snorlax full color vinyl decal. Amber, I didn't erase her last name on the review, my bad. Amber left the following 1-star review for their Snorlax on the decal order. And the title is bad. Rip paint off while made kids sad. So we sell permanent decals. This lady decided to put it on a painted wall, right? And then I guess tried to remove it, and I guess removing it made her kids sad because it ripped the paint off the wall.
Vandal, I'm telling you, this is a great 5-star review for your company. How good are our permanent stickers? Check this review whilst making kids sad. You know, like that's a perfect review.
I
Way to
think
go,
she-
you guys.
I think she meant to say wall painted wall made kids sad. Like, what is the kid really sad about the wall, or because you took down their Snorlax? You know what I mean?
I just imagine a 7-year-old boy crying, "Mom, I hate primer. Why is that drywall and primer? Where's my paint?" Just why is
We
the kid
spent
gonna
$30 on this bare essentials.
keep...
I was there when this paint was mixed, and you ripped it off the wall, Mom.
Told you paint and primer in one was a bad idea. No, I mean, that's a permanent sticker. You get what you get, lady. I'm
Yeah.
sorry you're upset, but that's life.
Yeah.
Gosh.
So, I don't know. I don't have any memories of Snorlax ripping off paint off walls because trailers had the balsa wood walls. So, maybe I came up lucky. Who knows?
Who knows?
yeah.
That's a 5-star review for your company. 1 star for Amber.
Yeah.
5-star for you.
We will usually like delete egregious reviews. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I was like, we need to leave this one up. I was like,
It lets people know that when you buy a permanent decal, guess what? Permanente is the real answer there.
yeah, you know what I mean. But anyways, that's been some raging reviews. None of them were quite as good as the recipe stuff. None of them was quite as good as Surug's recipe. Now he's doing the curdle circles, and are you gonna lick it clean? Oh my god.
Mm. That's all of it. That's all she wrote.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. Well, I'd like to give my full review for this concoction I made
Yeah,
here.
now that you're done with it.
Let's think about it. Dinner is so time consuming. You know, you gotta bake things, you gotta cook things, you got pans and pots and salts and butters and garlic salts and all sorts of crazy things going into it. Why not simplify it into 32 ounces of joy? My review on this, I would not recommend anyone in this lifetime to consume what I have consumed this evening.
So you've never done this before. This was off the hip.
This was okay. To be fair, I've done a little research into what would make me sick and what wouldn't. So I kept it within the boundaries of this is not going to make me vomit, supposedly. As of now, my bubbly stomach is telling me it's a potential, and the internet lied to you. And so I'm dancing with the devil tonight, Vandal. That's all I gotta say. I'm dancing with the devil. It's a curtsy, and I'm getting close. But I don't encourage anyone to try what I do. Okay. And if it bothered you, please, all emails to I'm Anthony Ramella _ Instagram, and he'll let you know why we do what we do around here. Mixing it with a hot dog was a great choice. That kind of balanced things out. I got the sweet from the drink, the savory from the hot dog. You know, the salad really prepared me for the aftermath. So,
Do you
know,
really
I-
just leave the mustard on top of the hot dog? You don't roll it?
No, I don't roll it. I do zigzags. If the bun wasn't so, I zigzag it on there.
And you're still
Yeah.
adding to it right now. Like,
There was mustard in that too, but this is the savory. That was the sweet. It did have a sweet kick to it. I think the banana,
The sweet.
the banana calmed down the whole. Oh, there's shrimp in there. There's 2 cocktail shrimp. I took the tails off the shrimp, obviously, and they're cold cocktail shrimp. You know, but
Ern says, I only 30% hope you puke because somehow I still like you as a friend. Jay says, I'm going to go vomit now. When Tucky says it can come out both ends. V8 says, does it count of vooping if it's that smoothie at sewer shit his pants mid-toot? Oh, I wonder. Does that count as vooping for you if you shit your pants while hitting your vape?
that would be a boop, so I wouldn't do that. And I don't think while you're questioning what's happening, you're gonna be like, let me take a big old cloud rip right now. Like, you know, space it out.
When Tucky says, I like him as a friend too, Ern, but I want him to throw up 100%.
Stay tuned. Next time, we'll find out.
All right, so we got a little bit of time before Suruk shits his pants. We'll do a couple of dirty drawings. I'll throw up the bumper. Chat name some shit that we can draw. Anomaly says barf, and we'll get to it. Here's the bumper.
Anomaly missed the mustard. It's fine.
So what I'm waiting to see though is like, you know, Kendrick Lamar made that song where he called Drake a PDF file, and then they had that song where he's like mustard, and then Heinz you like used it. You know, I wonder if maybe you could get a sponsorship.
You think French's wants me on board?
I would say so. You know,
Man with a cast iron stomach. He'll eat it all. Don't hold back.
Paul Cole says pea soup. Delane says draw Suey's next smoothie ingredients. Colorado says draw Suey's shitting his pants. Kentucky says next week on the Friday Fallout, Vandal. That's it.
We'll miss him. He lived a good life.
Hearn says a lemur throwing shit. A crowd violently vomiting because of Suey's smoothie. So I think that we have a general idea on the theme that they want tonight.
Go ahead. What is it? Flowers? Bakery? What are we doing?
It's gonna be so I'm not gonna I'm gonna do a little bit poll of a little bit of what everyone said, and let's draw Suey shitting this smoothie out.
Ooh, a suey shit smoothie.
Yeah. So
You're disgusting, folks.
I'll put
That's
time
gross.
on the clock, but it doesn't really matter because we're only gonna do 2 tonight. But
Okay.
3, 2, vomit.
Did I ever tell you the time that I didn't hold myself together? I was at a Home Depot buying supplies to work on the bathroom, and I was sick. My uncle and mom were really like, "Hey, we need you to work on this bathroom," and I'm like, "I don't feel good." They're like, "That's too damn bad." So they made me work on it. And as I'm buying supplies in line, it started running down my Dickies shorts. It was everywhere. It was a mess. Beard, 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 beard. Sorry, just drawing me. Doing a portrait style view of me. I felt like that was appropriate. Really gives people the concept of what's happening here. Okay, that's good. Yep, back to Jurassic Park. There we go.
I was gonna say.
That's my drawing theme. There we go. Pooping in public. What a fun adventure. Am I right?
I've
Not
never
for the
been good
faint.
at drawing hands.
Oh, I'm pretty good at drawing the hands here. Yep, that's what a leg looks like. All right. Yeah, I'm pretty much, wrapping this up to be in a solid photo. Really just want people to see what life is like. Perfect. Wrinkles, wrinkles, wrinkles. Pockets, pockets, belt. Okay.
Already knows.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty much done, man.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, this is looking phenomenal. There we go.
Let me finish this real quick.
So that's it, folks. I've already completed mine. I'm on to my Dr. Pepper, the creamy coconut edition. Fuck, that stuff sucks. It's like a coconut candy, dude. I was hoping there would be some Dr. Pepper in it. No, this gave me just straight coconut. They
Delane says Vandal automatically wins because I'm mad I had to witness this smoothie.
That's objective.
Jay
They
says,
haven't
don't
even
forget the
seen it.
big raging boner.
Who says anything about big? I'm already done. I'm already done.
VA says him enjoying it was the worst part. I like your
So,
hair.
Yummy foods. And he's got a little boner in his hand, but that's what he's pooping. He's pooping yummy foods. That's pretty much my hair. That's as it needs to be. God damn it, Vandal! No! Why do I look like an alien on yours?
I don't
No!
know. Why isn't it loading though?
No! What foods? Eggs? Are those eggs? Are those spermies?
That's the chunks because you're farting them out, and there's your
I gotta-
pants, you know, around. There's your banana peel, and
How's
that's
my
the
face
chunks.
on my butt? How's
That's the
my butt on my
chunks.
face? My face
There's
is
the-
done.
That's your butthole. Hold on, let me try and make this work. I don't know how to make this work.
Yummy foods. That's what I
Yeah,
poop.
there's your hair, you know, and then there's your goatee. Oh, I
What?
know why. Hold on, let me turn this. Let me change the setting.
Jay Campanelli, the muscles are not to scale. I know I ran out of ink. I was supposed to do a much larger, but
There we
this
go.
is what I got.
You know,
God
and then
damn it.
there's your dong.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Thanks for having my pants down.
Yeah, you know, and you're holding your butt
Oh.
apart. And I don't know if you guys could tell, but like that's his butthole. It's and then the sound it makes is.
Getting a little burpy here. Oh man. Okay, we're fine. Oh.
And then
What a
you know
good
what?
day.
We'll close it out on that one because I know you're gonna shit your pants, man. I know you're
What?
gonna shit your fucking pants. We're not gonna do another one.
I mean, what? I'm sure. Bye.
But yeah. So yeah, thank you guys for joining us. Surug will sign out before he shits out. Gonna have a brown out. Surug, got anything to tell these lovely, beautiful people?
In a world where things might be mysterious, enjoy yet another Friday Fallout with tasty foods, smooth tunes, and random riffs. I'm Sewer Rug. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, guys, go show some love to Anthony. He was on IG recently because he liked some stuff, but he can find him at _Anthony Ramella. And then if you want weed or weed products that ship to the United States or anywhere else you need, check out rogueshop.com. There's probably a discount code. I know like Shed Time's one of them, I think. I don't know. Go back and watch the old video where Anthony says it. Excuse me. I'm still throwing up from your fucking shake. Burns has parts of tonight were really fun. Yeah. So go show some love to Anthony. Buy your stuff at Rogue Shop. We will not be live next week. We're taking a break. I want to take a break before I have to go shit out my insides of my soul. So I'm going to sit like Sewer Rug was on the toilet, you know, just. But anyways, we'll be back in 2 weeks. You know, we'll figure it out. Hopefully, maybe Anthony will be feeling better by then. But if not, that's fine. He's got to take all the time he needs and all that stuff. But I've already got some stuff ready for next week, and we'll have it ready for you guys to go. Who knows what'll happen without talking to us for 2 weeks? Maybe I'll have a cool story, but probably not. Probably not. So, you know, that's it. That's the end of the show. Delane says story time was great. Smoothie time was disgusting. Yeah. Thank you for being here, chat. You know, don't throw up in your fucking vapes. Spay and neuter your suies. And have a good night, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye. Fuck off. Get
Bye.
out of here. Go home. Go.